See ya.
Hang around?
What?
You coming to the pool?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably.
Sweet.
Maybe.
I'll be there at 3 or 3:30.
Alright, Kendall, have fun at lessons.
Oh yeah.
One of the, Ryan, we're gonna take care of the,
Yes.
the stuff before we go, right?
Yep.
Good. Thank you. Now my car's is so much lower than yours.
The mine?
Than yours, than the springs.
So it's like a 1/4 inch at most. 1/2 inch maybe. Okay, so now that Bobby's 525 has a beautiful new M5 bumper.
And this old one is just in perfect
This
condition.
old one has really been, I mean, it's hit a lot of stuff. Bobby, you gotta watch where you're going. You got front PDC too, no excuses. Finish it off. We're primarily doing this so it fits in the trash, but it's kind of fun. We got a little hacksaw. We did the same thing with Colt's bumper actually. Use the full length of the blade.
Yep.
There you go. Look at that thin cheap plastic.
Thank you.
Almost there.
Flex.
Well, I am tightening loose things on the underside of Luke's M5, but Bobby's headed out back to New Jersey. Really busy week. But thanks for coming, Bobby. That was fun. We got a lot done. We got a nice M bumper on your car now, which is over there. And that was fun. Good way to end the freedom part of summer anyway. So we'll see you again hopefully over the winter, or man, I hope it's not as long as next spring, but we shall see. All right, drive safely, Bobby. We'll talk to you later. There's a white Fisker Karma in Hudson. I haven't seen one of those for a while. Check that out, guys. Ken and I are just leaving the pool.
I think that might be,
there's two of them.
Studio
I don't know anything about these old cars. You guys, what the heck is that? But both of those are very cool. I love the fins on that.
It doesn't sound bad.
That's as slow as of a shift as a SMG. But there goes the other one. We are headed back uptown to Hudson to get dinner where?
We're going to yours truly. That's
Yours truly. Hell yeah. That one's quieter. Yeah, so we're gonna go to yours truly now. How's the pool? Water's great. 83.
Water was really perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice day for the pool. All right, some really cool cars here. Starting off with the Honda Insight. Some of the best performance to come out of the 2000s
so
or 90s.
when it was new.
I'm kidding. Bel Air.
That's
Look at the
really
condition
cool.
of that. Look at that paint.
Beautiful. Holy, look at that.
Not my
Look
kind
at
of
the-
style car,
look
but
at that
my
metal
God,
on there.
they've done a good restore on this.
I wonder who did it. Look at the chrome.
Look at the roof.
Look at the chrome. There's no pitting at all.
That's so cool.
It's really low though.
Look at the, yeah, it's too low.
What's it on? Is it on? Oh, Cooper's. That's pretty cool.
That's the last good Chevy they made. No, there were some good Corvettes after that.
Malibu Max.
Yeah, the Malibu Max for sure. And the little one. Very cool.
K-body. That's
It's got some beautiful paint on it too. Guards red.
yeah, rewrapped normal steering.
I don't like those wheels though. And I think
Actually,
those,
no, that
those are
wasn't
the
the
wheels that
original
came on
wheel.
it, I think. But they're too small. It's even got the antenna. Check that out.
I love the area.
First it's the Porsche, but look at that little thing. That is so cool. It's got a Top Gear sticker on the back. That's awesome. I would drive that. But that's a 944
Yeah,
non-turbo Virginia. Somebody's on the way to school, maybe. That's pretty cool.
Yes, the paint's not good. It was white, it was hard to tell. But
It looks really
look
clean.
at the seats though.
Wow, looks new.
No, it's
Damn. The Hudson cars continue, this time with a Dodge Stratus, or is this the Plymouth Neon?
you're so funny.
Which is it? Oh, the Viper? Same thing. Here's a new Viper-ish. What year's this, Ken?
What's
Manual.
It's the new? It could be. I guess it'd be a 14. Could be a 15.
14 or 15.
Probably a 14. I don't think
Actually, that does look really good for a Dodge. Well, that was a long conversation, guys. We've been talking since I last filmed. Yeah,
That's every time
it's got xenons. I talked to him about xenons for a little bit.
Did you?
Yep. He was talking about how a lot of the cars he has don't have xenons, like yours. And he says
Hey, it's coming. It's coming.
Pretty much unusable.
You're so funny, man.
No, you're gonna get the xenons on there, right?
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna help you put them in.
Yeah, probably. Well, we may not put them in until spring, though.
Sure. I wouldn't. Keep them out of the salt.
That's right.
There he goes. That looks very cool in orange, actually.
Yeah. That's lighter, much lighter than like Valencia orange.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's almost more of a creamy orange.
Yeah, I like it's creamsicle orange.
Creamsicle orange.
It's the title for today's vlog.
Good morning. It's just after 12 o'clock and things are beginning to get back to normal. It has been a crazy busy week. Bobby, you know, he was here for Timmy Fest and he couldn't stay very long. He was going to the Dominican Republic for some school trip right after that. So he actually left Timmy Fest from Columbus, flew out of Columbus through like Dulles or Atlanta or something, no, Chicago, I think, back home. So he didn't get to have his normal vacation stay, I guess, here in Hudson early in the summer. Then he worked all summer. He's working and saving up money for one of those. So anyways, he planned on coming later in the summer and he made it on Monday. So Monday through Saturday, he left today. You saw that clip. So he's back in New Jersey now. School starts for him a week later than us. We start back to Kent State on Monday. I think he starts the following Monday after Labor Day. So that was the week. Now, it ended up being totally different than what we planned for. We planned that he would come. You know, we do the normal thing. People come to Hudson and it almost turns into like a mini vacation kind of thing. We're up at Legacy Village, we're at Marshall Goldman looking at cars, we're hitting the pool a couple times. Yeah, we're playing with some cars, but my God, this trip turned into a ridiculous car work trip. And it was good, but all I've been doing all year has been working on cars. I mean, since March, I've been spending crazy time on that thing, and then this came about a couple weeks ago and I've been working on that, trying to get that in shape before winter. And you know, we decided the night he was here, he got here and we went to the pool, and we decided that night he was going to buy the M bumper, and then it was just nuts trying to get that thing painted and get parts in to install it. We finally got that done, and Luke came, what, Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday in the M5. He left today too. He's back in Pittsburgh now. But we did a lot of work with the M5, got the headlights installed. Bobby brought his Mac and Windows XP, VM. We did tons of programming on all the different cars. Colt's been here, Razvan's been here. Alex didn't make it, he's at the frat. But everybody else has been around. It's been nuts. But now everybody's gone and it's back to life as usual. I've got 7 hours now in the Watch Later playlist. It's crazy. I finally got the emails taken care of now. But we got so much done and it'll be nice to get back to normal. But let's see what's pending. I got a bad noise in my front right wheel. Something's going on up there. I've had the wheel off, the suspension, everything's tight as heck. The tie rods are good, the bearing seems okay. It sounds like the wheel's about to fall off. Everything's tight. And I thought since I did the rear brakes, I rebuilt the parking brake back there. Maybe I didn't put something back together right. I tore that side apart. Everything's perfect. Took it to NTB, they did an hour diagnosis, they had a stethoscope, they put the car up in the air and ran it through the gears. I've never seen them do that with the car 8 feet in the air. And they got a stethoscope listening to the drive shaft and all this stuff, and they can't figure it out. They think it's a driveline issue, and that's not what I want to hear. They told me to take it to BMW. So I made an appointment Monday at 3 o'clock, so I'm pretty much going to leave Kent, come back here, if I have the M5, switch cars, and then head up to BMW Cleveland in Solon and have them diagnose that. And I really hope it's not a big issue, because I'm not ready for that. And I don't want to deal with that with this car, and I don't want to be putting money on this thing. So we're going to figure out what that is Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I guess you can call it the last day of summer, but I mean, this semester I have 45 minutes a day, 4 days a week at Kent. It's not going to be real taxing. I have a lot of online classes, and I don't anticipate those being load-bearing classes. So yeah, we're winding down, but I'm not going to be at Kent like 5 hours a day or anything. High school starts and you're shot. You're there from 8 until 3 every single day, and this isn't going to be like that. So it's not a big deal, but things are definitely going to be changing here over the next few weeks. My cat's trying to come outside. He's pawed the door open. This is a 4-minute clip. I'm sorry. I figured I haven't talked to you for a while, but it was fun. Never now, just getting things organized again. This is a vapor barrier I didn't need that needs to be shipped back to ECS Tuning. I will probably do that Monday or Tuesday should I find some time. It's actually not supposed to rain for a few days, so I'll be driving the M5, which has no issues. This thing's great, knock on some wood. And it's just such a pleasure to drive in comparison to the 330. The 330 is a nice car, but this is just totally different. Luke's M5 feels great. Every M5 I drive feels different. His clutch feels a little, it just pushes back differently. It's got like a different pressure plate or something, or maybe it's more worn or less worn, I don't know. Just feels different. Power delivery, approximately the same. For those of you who don't know, this M5 now has a Shark tune on it as of last week. So a little bit more power, but primarily it has the SAI bypass, secondary air, whatever bypass, because I had the carbon buildup. I'm not dealing with that. It doesn't affect performance or drivability or efficiency or emissions or anything. I don't care about that. So I did the Shark injector to bypass those faults. So no more check engine light a couple times a week for that, which is nice. And there's nothing else stored in the DME. One of the issues that the M5 has, actually pretty much the only issue this car has, is the lights don't auto level. And I had that fixed 2 years ago by replacing like the whole LCM or something. I've got an LCM significantly newer than this vehicle. And I was fearing that the LCM was at fault again, and then that was like a $1,200 fix, and I'm not doing that. So Bobby put the BMW software on it, NCS or whatever, and pulled the code, and there's nothing in the LCM. The LCM has no faults. The only fault is in the vertical aim headlight sensor, front sensor. I replaced the rear sensor, the arm, the little joint back there. It's like $100 and 20 minutes of labor, so I'm prepared to do the front. Next time I do an ECS order, I will get those parts, and then hopefully I'll have auto leveling headlights. I mean, they're leveled right now manually with a screwdriver, but I would like it to do it itself. So we'll get that fixed. The other issue is parking brake stick. I figured out how to do the parking brake on the E46. Very similar process. It's actually pretty easy. I don't want to jinx myself, but in the next order, I will probably throw the shoes and the springs and the clips and all that crap in there and rebuild the parking brake. So that's what's going on with the cars. Pool tomorrow, probably I'll get up, go to the pool tomorrow. I've really got 2 yards to do. I may work on those tomorrow night, but I've got some books to order, some materials to get together. I need to find a backpack and get pages and numbers in Keynote updated and stuff like that, and make a new folder for this semester. But like I said, it's not going to be too crazy bad. I think I've got 15 or 16 credit hours. It's no big deal. I had 17 last semester, and it was terrible. So I chose to tone it back a little bit this time. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking. This is probably going to be a ridiculously long vlog now, but I figured we would catch up, let you know where I am right now. And that's what's going on. So I'm going to head in, probably get something to eat real quick, get a shower, and get to bed. But as I said, crazy busy week, and I've got a lot of stuff done, but I definitely want to relax tomorrow and then take it easy this week. I don't think it's going to be that bad at all. So, all right, talk to you on Sunday. Good night.